All right, Shalom. I want to start this off by giving all glory, honor, praise, and fear to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a salutation to the men out there doing the work in all truth and sincerity, the men, women, and children who died in this truth or gave their lives for this truth, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall rise first. So, this is the Brother Part Thumb, affiliate of the GMS Atlanta camp. And today, I'm going to title this The Leaders of the New School. Okay, Leaders of the New School. And primarily what I'm going to focus on is why things are the way they are, especially with the rap music, the degeneracy and the debauchery, the violence, you know, why they are the way that they are. I have an article right here, and the title of the article is The Secret Meeting That Changed Rap. And I'm only going to read this little excerpt right here because it pretty much says everything that needs to be said. But truthfully, the reason that they push rap so hard and why it's so popular, why everybody wants to be Jake but nobody wants to be Jake, is because, hey man, we them boys, you know, quite literally, like the rap song says, we them boys. And then the reason I'm talking so low is because it's almost 2 o'clock at night. I woke up and I couldn't sleep, so might as well do a video. But yeah, so that's why I'm talking so low. I don't want to be too loud in my room. But yeah, man, everybody follows after Jake. Everybody, primarily Judah, for real. You know, you see even Hamites following after Judah. Shit, Benji follows after Judah. As soon as so-called black artists started using that auto tune shit, there there goes dancehall going with it. You know, Vibes Cartel is a really good example. Okay, he's heavy on the auto tune, and even now, you know what I mean. It's still auto tune very heavy. Um, Not that it's a new thing, but Jake made it their own. You know what I mean. But let's get into this article. And remember, I'm starting in the middle because it is a lot to read, so I don't want that to be the bulk of the video. So I'll give you the setting. Uh, this guy calls himself a decision maker in like the music industry, so he's pretty high up there. I'm not sure which he never gave specifics of like where he worked or names of people in the meeting. So he's a decision maker, and they had a meeting with other decision makers in the music industry. All right, now they had to sign an MDNA, I guess, uh, whatever the agreement is called, that you can't speak about what was spoken here today. You know, that's how Esau likes to get down. They'll tell you some shit and you can't talk about it no more. You know. So let me start reading from the top. The subject quickly changed as the speaker went on to tell us that the respective companies we represented had invested in a very profitable industry, Salakia, which could become even more rewarding with our active involvement. He explained that the companies we worked for had invested millions into the building of privately owned prisons, that our positions of influence in the music industry would actually impact the profitability of these investments. I remember many of us in the group immediately looking at each other in confusion. At the time, I didn't know what a private prison was, but I wasn't the only one. Sure enough, someone asked what these prisons were and what any of this had to do with us. We were told that these prisons were built by privately owned companies that receive funding from the government based on the number of inmates, and that's true. Okay, it's called the Prison Industrial Complex. Okay, the more inmates, the more money the government would pay these prisons. It was also made clear to us that since these prisons are privately owned, as they become publicly traded, we'd be able to buy shares. So there's the bribe. There's the bribe right there. We need your influence, and if you give us your influence, we'll give you some bread. Okay? Many of us were taken back by this, Again, a couple of people asked what this had to do with us. At this point, my industry colleague, who had first opened the meeting, took the floor again and answered our questions. He told us that since our employers had become silent investors in this prison business, it was now in their interest to make sure that these prisons remained filled. Okay, so even though this guy's like a big fish in the music industry, you see that he still has his handlers, he still has his boss, he still works for somebody, he's a decision maker. Okay, you see the faces, but you never see the faces, kind of, you know? Because I know Leo Cohen ain't the big guy, you know? He's a big fish, but the pond is huge. Okay, our job would would be to help make this happen by marketing music that promotes criminal behavior, rap being the music of choice. He assured us that this would be a great situation for us because rap music was becoming an increasingly profitable market for our companies. And as employees, we'd also be able to buy personal stocks in these prisons. Immediately, silence came over the room. You could have heard a pin drop. Okay? So there you go. There you go. Now, a lot of people, they're going to try and debunk it and things like that. This isn't a new letter or anything like that, you know? But I'm not sure why it popped into my mind. But you see what they needed to fill these prisons because guess what? Music has vibrations. Music has vibrations, man, and your body is made up of 80% water. Okay, so it vibrates through your body. You know, you hear a certain song that'll make you feel away. You cry. You listen to sad music. You angry. You listen to or you're working out. You listen to something to pump you up. You know, things like that. Or you want to relax. You listen to some pianos. It'll mellow you down and things like that. It's all true, and they know these things. These elites know that. Now, in order to make more money, they needed Judah being the, you know what, hold on. Judah being the quote unquote leaders of the new school. And that's true because rap was taking over, you know, rap was taking over at that time. So um, they needed Judah to push that forward to get the prisons filled with the upcoming generation that's going to be listening to that degenerate filth, you know. Here it is right here. Well, you know what? Let me grab this first. Jeremiah 10 and 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is a former of all things, and Israel is a rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh, okay, Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts is his name. Okay? So, see, you're seeing it right there, man. We're not like these other people, man. We have the swagger. We have the, we just got that about us. Okay, that's why brothers always say you can't fake the funk. You know, you really can't. All right. I mean, it's to the point where you have an Asian artist called Rich Chiga. Like I'm, like, come on now, man. That's been a derogatory term for so long. You want to call yourself Chiga, and he's Asian, you know, and he might be Jake. He might be Jake. I'm not entirely sure. I only know his name. I don't know anything about the kid. But yeah, man. Okay, and it's because what? Hey, Judah's the head of all tribes. Judah's the head of all tribes. He has the most influence, man. Truthfully, let's be real about it. You know. So yeah, man, they're going to use Judah, and rap is primarily filled with Judites. Primarily, you know. Here's Genesis 49 and 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? And when Judah gets roused up, man, you already know how that is. You know? These elites are going to see their plan come to fulfillment. But guess what? Judah will be a terror unto Egypt. Okay? These little niggas that's running around killing each other and shit like that. Okay? Want to be gangsters and shit like that, man. Hey, man, they're going to be wreaking havoc. They're going to be going ham, okay, out here in these streets when shit hit the fan. Absolutely. You think they doing a lot of robbing now? No. Wait till there are no laws. Okay. Wait till there's no order. Wait till there's no structure. Wait till there's no cops to tell them no. Okay. Yeah, man. It's going to be bad. 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. All right? So, yeah, Judah's the head tribe. And guess what? Yahweh Shai is from the tribe of Judah, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. All right? Hey, man, those are the leaders of the new school. All right? That's them, man. Okay? Now, when Yahweh Shai comes back, that's what's going to happen. Psalms 2 and 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. And that's right. And we have a claim to that inheritance. Okay? Absolutely we do. We're joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel. Okay? And that's true. It's true. That's why the rod shall not depart from Judah's hand. But you see the influence, man. You see the influence. That's like, a king pulling up a decree saying, act this way. Okay, this is how you're supposed to act. These are the laws. People are going to follow it, man. Okay, and are we not kings and priests? Okay, you know, it's just Esau perverts the minds of these people, man. And and let me grab another scripture supporting what I said about us being joint heirs. This is Matthew 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have there? What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto him, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Exactly. Exactly my point. So, here it is. You have these music execs trying to make money for the private prisons that the record labels are invested into, and all they have to do is talk about, oh, I did this nigga in, I fucked that nigga up, I fucked this dude, bitch, I did this, I did that. Man, it's nothing but degeneracy. Okay, but the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. That's why you don't see the prophets doing anything like that. You don't see brothers doing no crazy shit like that. That's why we're strongly against people rapping in the truth. Like, what the fuck is the point? You're trying to reach the masses like how they are. You know, I remember I saw a video on Twitter, and it was a nigga in fringes. I'm just saying like that, a nigga in fringes, and he was on stage performing, and he had the cup in his hand. You know what's supposed to be in the cup? It's supposed to be lean. Okay, had a white rag in his hand, and he's talking about, oh, if you really with the shits, then and like, you're really with the shits, but you got fringes on. You know, it would make no sense. But that's exactly what it is. That's what Jake goes after, because they see who Judah doing the same exact thing, so they want to emulate it, man. They want to emulate. They want to be like that, much like a lot of these people out here, man. Leaders of the new school. This is Proverbs 23 and 1. When thou sittest with a ruler, it will sit to eat with a ruler. Consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not for riches? I mean, Salakia, for riches certainly make themselves wings, they fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Mm, mm, that's bad. And that's true, man. All these rappers that's coming up now, I mean, they're not going to get to enjoy that money. That money is going to be worthless coming up soon. you know? Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith to he, but his heart is not with thee. Exactly. Oh, we'll give you some money. Yeah. You have to rap about this and rap about that. That's why you see Sexy Red so popular. You actually think that bitch can rap? Or Cardi B, okay? Pushing that shit on the youth. And they're no better than the Alphabet Group because they want the kids to be degenerate so they can grow up and fill the prisons. You know, and it's a disgusting cycle. It's a disgusting cycle. You know, tired of that shit, man. And it's always our people that they use. Okay, because Jake has that form of camaraderie. They see another Jake doing that. Oh shit! Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I like what you're doing, man. But let it be a so-called white person doing that shit. You know, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna have the same effect. Yeah, some people will go with it. Yeah, most definitely some people will go with it, but it's not gonna have the same effect as if our people do it. You know. Let me grab this, and that'll probably be the last one. I didn't intend this to be too long. I think I hit the point. I know it's in Ecclesiastes. I know I'm not. Let me see. Shall be brought low. There we go. Ecclesiastes 12. Ooh, this is bad, actually. I'm going to start at. Ooh, I'm going to start from the top. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets. You see that a lot of that going on. You know, the grinders are stopping, man. Okay, look how many businesses are closing. And Salakia, when the sound of grinding is low, ain't nobody hiring. Ain't nobody hiring. They put ads on the website, but ain't nobody hiring, man. And part of that is because businesses are losing money. They can't even afford to hire on people. They'd rather have them as temps and not even give them the full, benefits of the company because that costs money as well. And he shall rise up at the song of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's right. That's the point right there. The daughters of music shall be brought low. The music nowadays is trash. It's absolute trash. Okay? Not only does it just sound awful, the message in it is terrible. We're supposed to be singing psalms to the Most High. Okay? And psalms are really prayers. There ain't no prayers in these damn raps. The fuck? I think it was Lil Wayne that said, pray to the almighty power of the chopper. Some crazy shit like that. And I still remember to this day there was niggas in school fucking repeating that. You know? It's just now we see the origin of it. We read that earlier, man. We see the origin of all of this shit, man. It's one big money making scheme. And Jake fall for it. Jake falls for it because they like the glitz, they like the glamour, and we're royal people. We're supposed to. We're predisposed to that. We are supposed to because we're used to gold. We're used to things like that. But it's deceitful meat. That's not true riches. You know. And on top of that, you go and buy a damn chain, you're getting ripped off anyway. Honestly, you really are. You see niggas going in icebox and shit like that, paying all these crazy amounts of money, and little do they know the jeweler is licking his chops because oh yeah, hell yeah, we got a rapper, another dumb nigga, stupid man. But that's what works. Hey, that's the perfect devil. He wouldn't be a perfect devil if it didn't work. If his plans were failing all the time, niggas would laugh at him. But hey. So with that, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises and fears to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and Shalom.